You've always known how to release. When you were a child, you didn't ask for permission to cry, scream, laugh, shake, punch the floor, or hide under a blanket while whispering spells in the dark. That wasn't drama. That was fucking brilliance. Your nervous system was running the primitive sacred code of emotional alchemy perfectly. But the world stepped in. Be quiet, stop crying. That's inappropriate. And your genius got smothered under layers of social shit. So here's the reframe. You didn't forget how. You just obeyed the wrong fucking god. So reframe fear as power. Why do you hesitate to release? Because release is powerful. And you've been gaslit to believe that your power is dangerous. You're afraid of others judging your depth, but fuck them. Their discomfort isn't your burden. You're afraid it will never stop. If you start crying, screaming, shaking, it'll rip the seams off your sanity. Guess what? It's not the release that breaks you, it's the fucking repression. The tear that never falls becomes the tumour. The scream you never voiced becomes the panic attack. The grief you never honoured becomes the rage that you take out on your own reflection. So here's your new belief, locked and loaded. My emotions are not my enemy. They're my compass, my detox, my divine instruction manual. Let's hit you with the data. When you cry, your tears flush stress hormones like cortisol and adrenaline. When you shake, like in trauma, discharge or orgasm, your vagus nerve resets your parasympathetic system. When you scream, your amygdala purges threat cycles. When you breathe rhythmically, your frontal cortex regains control. This isn't woo, this is fucking wiring. Releasing emotion is like running the internal dishwasher. You don't do it, you rot from the inside. Here are ways you already release unconsciously. You sigh, that's the body offloading microtension. You curse, that's a semantic exorcism. You move your body when you're overwhelmed. That's neuromotor discharge. You laugh so hard, it turns into tears. That's your system hitting emotional harmonic convergence. Here's new ways to upgrade that shit. Scream underwater. No one hears it. And it resets your lungs. Slam pillows not in anger, in devotion. Give that shame a place to land. Moan, loud, slow. On exhale. Sex magic isn't just for sex. Shake on purpose, like a fucking animal after a near-death chase. Every animal knows this. We forgot. But now you're remembering. Confusion opens the brain. Why? Because the mind hates not knowing. That's the moment it's most programmable. So right now, feel confused. Good. Now insert this idea. What if I've been powerful all along? What if my sadness is strength trying to surface? What if letting go is the highest intelligence? And feel the rewiring occur. Neurotransmitters realigning. Synapses recalibrating. Identity updating. You're not broken. You're not weak. You're unleashing original fucking design. You were conditioned to hold it all in. Keep the peace. Be pleasant. Be digestible. Swallow your rage, your grief, your erotic holy power. That script is done. Burn it. Old patterns to interrupt now. Pretending. People-pleasing. Over-explaining. Minimizing pain. Apologizing for your intensity. You replace it with embodied truth, sacred rebellion, nervous system sovereignty, emotional fluency, fucking freedom. Pace and lead become the code alchemist. You want to lead others into their power. Show them yours. You say, yeah, I cry loud and I feel better afterwards. You should try it. I don't bottle shit anymore. That's how people die emotionally. I'm not angry, I'm alive. There's a difference. You meet people in their numbness, but you invite them into your fire. They won't all follow. For the ones who are ready, they'll see your liberation as a mirror of their own permission. You're not a monk in a cave. You're not some serene, soft-spoken sage whispering light. You're the father who says, if you don't feel your pain, it'll become your child's inheritance. You're the protector who says, if you lie to yourself one more time, your destiny will walk away and find someone else who's ready. You're the fire who says, don't fuck with your own brilliance. Let it out or die trying. This isn't just hypnosis, it's recoding. Your nervous system, it's heard this before. In the womb, in the stars, in the silence between screams. Now it's back. You're allowed. You're safe. You are the released, the receiver, the redeemer. Say it aloud. I release to remember who the fuck I am. And now it's done. You're not healed. You're liberated. You're not calm. You're fucking clear. And clarity. It's how the gods walk through storms without getting wet.